I waited at the airport. He never came. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead like a swarm of angry bees, casting a sterile glow over the arrivals terminal at JFK. It was 7:45 p.m., and his flight from London was due in 15 minutes. I clutched the bouquet of red roses, his favorite, wilting slightly in my sweaty palms. We'd planned this for months. "I'll be there, love," he'd whispered over the crackling video call last night. Nothing could keep me away. 7:50 p.m. The board flickered. Flight BA 178, on time. I paced near the exit barrier, my heart thumping in rhythm with the announcements echoing through the hall. Families reunited with squeals and hugs. Business travelers strode out with purpose. I scanned every face, imagining his tousled brown hair, that crooked smile that always melted my defenses. We'd met online 2 years ago, bridged oceans with late-night talks and shared dreams. This was our first real meeting. My phone buzzed, a text from my best friend, Sarah. "Any sign? So excited for you." I replied with a thumbs-up emoji, not wanting to jinx it. 7:55 p.m. The first passengers trickled out, a harried mother with twins, an elderly couple arm in arm. My eyes darted, pulse quickening. What if he didn't recognize me? I'd sent recent photos, but filters could deceive. I smoothed my dress, the one he'd said made me look like a movie star. The air smelled of stale coffee and jet fuel, a cocktail that churned my stomach. 8 p.m. Arrival announced. A surge of people flooded through the doors. I stood on tiptoes, craning my neck. There, a man in a gray coat, but no, too short. Another with a backpack, wrong build. My phone stayed silent. "No, landed." Message like he'd promised. Maybe his battery died. Or customs held him up. I bit my lip, tasting blood. 8:05 p.m. The crowd thinned. A knot formed in my throat. I checked the app. Flight landed on time. No delays. "Excuse me," I asked a passing attendant, my voice shaky. "Has everyone from BA 178 come through?" She smiled sympathetically. "Most have, ma'am. Sometimes stragglers." Stragglers. The word echoed like a bad omen. 8:10 p.m. I sat on a hard plastic bench, roses drooping across my lap. Memories flashed. Our first virtual date, laughing over burnt pasta recipes. The time he sang me to sleep during my insomnia bout. "I love you, Elena," he'd said last week. "This is forever." I dialed his number, straight to voicemail. "Hey, it's me. Just waiting. Call when you can." My voice cracked on the last word. 8:15 p.m. The terminal quieted, save for the occasional cart rumbling by. I refreshed the flight tracker obsessively. No issues reported. Maybe he missed the connection in Heathrow. But he'd confirmed boarding. Doubt crept in like fog. What if this was all a game? No, impossible. We'd shared bank statements for the visa, family photos, even pet videos. He was real. 8:20 p.m. A security guard eyed me curiously. "Waiting for someone." I nodded, forcing a smile. "Boyfriend from London." He grunted. "Hope he shows. Gets lonely here at night." Lonely. The word stabbed. I scrolled through our chats, rereading promises. "Can't wait to hold you." Tears pricked my eyes, but I blinked them back. Not yet. 8:25 p.m. Another call, voicemail again. Panic bubbled. What if there was an accident? I searched news sites. No plane crashes, no incidents. Relief washed over me, then suspicion. Why no contact? His social media. Last post 12 hours ago, a selfie at the gate. "Off to see my girl." Red heart likes poured in, including mine. 8:30 p.m. Half an hour late. The rose's petals fell like confetti of defeat. I paced again, heels clicking on tile. A couple nearby embraced passionately. Envy twisted my gut. Our reunion was supposed to be like that. Tears, kisses, the world fading away. 8:35 p.m. I texted Sarah. "He's not here yet. Worried." Her reply. Probably traffic or something. Breathe. Traffic. From the plane. Irrational thoughts swirled. Maybe he chickened out. Met someone else. But he'd booked the hotel, sent the itinerary. 8:40 p.m. The board updated. Next flight arriving. Mine was history. I approached information desk. Can you page someone? The clerk typed, frowned. Name. James Harlan. Keys click. No record of him on that flight, ma'am. My world tilted. What? That's impossible. She double-checked. Sorry. Perhaps a mix-up. 8:45 p.m. Heart pounding, I called his number repeatedly. Voicemail full now. Blocked. No, it rang once before diverting. I messaged. Where are you? Please answer. Delivered but no red receipt. 8:50 p.m. Sitting again, I hugged my knees. The terminal felt cavernous, swallowing me whole. Strangers' pitying glances burned. Was I that obvious? The jilted girl with flowers. 8:55 p.m. I googled his name plus London. Profiles matched what I knew. Software engineer, LinkedIn active. But his phone number, reverse lookup, showed a burner app. My breath hitched. Burner. 9 p.m. 1 hour gone. Tears flowed freely now. Sarah called. Elena. What's happening? Sobs choked my words. He's not coming. Something's wrong. She soothed, but doubt poisoned everything. 9:05 p.m. I checked our shared album, photos he'd sent, his flat, dog, friends. Zoomed in, inconsistencies. That landmark looked off. Reverse image search on one pic. Stock photo from a travel site. Whoa. My hand shook. 9:10 p.m. More searches. His email domain, fake generator site. The bank statement, PDF. Fonts mismatched, editable. Pieces clicked like a horrifying puzzle. 9:15 p.m. I called his work number from LinkedIn, disconnected. His Facebook friends. All recent ads, generic profiles. 9:20 p.m. The realization built like a wave. He'd catfished me. The gifts I'd sent, money for tickets. Emergencies. Thousands gone. Love bombed, reeled in. 9:25 p.m. Rage mixed with grief. How blind. But his voice, laughter real. Or was it? 9:30 p.m. Airport emptying. I stood, roses discarded in trash. Legs numb, I walked to exits. No fairy tale ending. 9:35 p.m. Side rain pelted. Cab hailed, I collapsed in back. Where to? Driver asked. Home, I whispered. But home felt empty now. The drive blurred through tears. He'd never come because he never existed. Not as I knew him. The painful truth hit. I'd waited for a ghost. In the days that followed, reports to police, frozen accounts, therapy sessions. But that night at the airport, the tension shattered into heartbreak. Minute by minute, hope eroded until only reality remained. He never came.